FM. We're also streaming from that SuperTalk Mississippi app and your local SuperTalk Mississippi radio station. Don't forget you can watch us too on your computer, your mobile device. Just head on over to SuperTalk TV. And we're catching up with our newly crowned Miss Mississippi Teen Volunteer today, Miss Izzy Karns. She is 18 and from Ellisville, and she's joining us to share a little bit more about her and the pageant. Hey, Izzy.
Hey, how are you?
Congratulations, girl.
Thank you so much.
So when did you get crowned? When was the pageant?
It was exactly 2.5 weeks ago on July 6th, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact that I am Miss Mississippi Teen Volunteer. It's truly crazy.
So tell us a little bit about the pageant and kind of what sets it apart from maybe some of the other crowns or titles around that Miss Mississippi sort of, not Miss Mississippi, but you have Mississippi Teen Volunteer, you have some others as well. So what sets this one apart?
Yeah, so there are many organizations, but one of my favorite things about this organization is it's actually in our name. We are centered around volunteerism, and we're allowed to really push the SERVE motto, which stands for scholarships, education, responsibility, volunteerism, and empowerment. And those are the 5 points of the crown that we're kind of able to advocate for as local title holders and as the state title holders. And I've been able to create my own SERVE initiative, which is Choose Rescue, where I'm able to advocate for shelter pets and shelter pet adoption. And this organization allows me to kind of have a microphone to kind of expand that across the state of Mississippi. And as the winner of Miss Mississippi Teen Volunteer, I have the honor of being a spokesperson for the Mississippi Highway Patrol's DRIVE campaign, which stands for Driving Requires Initiative, Values, and Education. And Mississippi ranks in one of the top 5 states for teen driving fatalities. So I get to advocate for that on my year and all of these incredible things, and we're given scholarships and just gives us life experiences and a lot of friendships that we're able to take with us through our entire lives.
Sounds like a wonderful organization. I think anybody can say that volunteering is a good thing as well as sort of helping with teen driving. I would assume you would say, put the phone down. Is that one of your talking points, Izzy?
Absolutely. A lot of the accidents that are reported are 40% of those are because of phones, and so I really try to remind my peers. As an 18-year-old, I just recently got my driver's license, and so I try and remind them that no text message or Snapchat or Instagram notification will ever be worth somebody's life. So just put the phone down while you're driving and focus on just driving safely and getting to your destination.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think everybody would say, speak it from the rooftops there, Izzy. How did you find your way to the Miss Mississippi Teen Volunteer Organization, or should I say the volunteer organization? Because I know there's a Miss Mississippi Volunteer as well, as you will probably move up to in a few years. But how did you find your way to this pageant?
Well, I started in pageants my 9th grade year, so about 3.5 years ago, and I didn't exactly know what I was doing. And after doing pageants for a little while, I started to see all the many different systems, and this is the one that caught my eye. And the board is so incredible. They are truly so kind-hearted, and they care about you and put your best interests in their hearts. And I love that they care about you as a person and they want you to succeed. And so they've allowed me to be the best version of myself. And like I said, they also provide us with scholarships. And so this year I was able to win right under $5,000 worth of scholarships. And as a rising freshman at the University of Southern Mississippi, I'm really excited to use those and continue my education. And I'm really excited where I'll be able to go through this year because, like I said, I've only been crowned for 2.5 weeks.
Southern Miss to the top, Izzy. You picked the best university in the state. You know, I can stand on that. 2 degrees later, and so look at us soar. So you're going to have the best time there. But you're already going there with half of your degree. I read or heard where, due to I guess certain circumstances, you were able to get an associate's degree in high school. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so my junior year of high school, I was able to start a dual enrollment program called Middle College, and it allowed me to simultaneously take my college classes at Pearl River Community College with my high school classes. So it definitely wasn't easy because it was a big load of work, but I'm super grateful that I was able to do that because it allows me to kind of get a head start into what I want to do for my career, which is open kind of a one-stop pageant shop. So I want to stay in the pageant industry and continue to mentor girls through my career. And so I only have 2 more years at Southern Miss, and I'm really excited to just kind of get into my career.
Well, you've already kind of started it too. Is it true that you kind of own your own business? Maybe it's not a full-time business. You got a lot going on. But are you also an entrepreneur already?
Yes, I have a social media content management business called Let's Get Social, where I'm able to help individuals and businesses really thrive on social media. I feel like social media is a great creative outlet for me, and I really enjoy it, which is why I am majoring in strategic communications at the University of Southern Mississippi, where I will be able to take a couple classes that really focus on helping me expand my knowledge of how to be successful on social media. And I think social media is a great advertising and marketing platform, especially now, and utilizing that for businesses and to help individuals really just be successful is incredible.
Girl, you got a full plate. When you're not doing pageants, you're not running your own business or your own nonprofit. What does Izzy do?
I love to travel and spend time with my family. We actually just recently took a 28-hour road trip to Maine, and surprisingly, there was no fighting in the car or anything. We got along great. But we love to just take small trips, whether that's a one-day trip or a weekend trip, and we always love to have family dinners where we do board games after, and that really fills up my cup because, you know, you can't pour from an empty cup, and I'm really grateful for my friends and family who just support me through everything.
Was that 28 hours straight, or did y'all stop anyway on the way up there and back?
We didn't do it straight, but we checked off a lot of states on our bucket list, so...
Well, I've done 20 hours straight, and that wasn't because of my wanting to, Izzy. My husband and another family friends, we were coming back from Colorado, and they just decided we were just going to do it all. There was no reason to stop in Dallas and have a night's sleep.
I don't know if we could have done that.
It wasn't a good day. It wasn't a good life choice for them. Let's just put it that way. But I've done it once, and I don't recommend 20 hours in a car if you don't have to without stopping. But yes, those long road trips are definitely a lot of fun. And you've got a long road, or maybe not so long, to the next phase of the Miss Mississippi Teen Volunteer. Will you move on to nationals through this, or is that just if you're the Miss Mississippi Volunteer?
Yes, there is a national pageant. It's in Jackson, Tennessee in March, and I'm really excited to start my prep. We have some really incredible coaching sponsors that I'm looking forward to working with, and like I said, the board is incredible, so they're going to help me every single step of the way.
And I know, is talent part of that as well? Like, what are some of the pieces to the Miss Volunteer pageant that we may be familiar with or different? I know volunteerism is a big piece of it that's a little bit different, but what else is sort of similar to other pageants?
So the phases of competition are fitness, gown, interview, and talent. So the misses compete in swimsuit, but the teens compete in fitness, and then there's some other optional things that you can apply for to get scholarships. So, for example, I was able to write a serve essay about my serve initiative, and I was honored to receive the serve essay scholarship during the pageant weekend, and that was really incredible. So they offer other opportunities for us to gain additional scholarships as well.
Good deal. Good deal. I know your end goal, Izzy, is to sort of have a one-stop shop for pageants and sort of help young ladies get into that world. If you got parents and caregivers listening, Izzy, if there's a kid out there who's, interested in pageants or maybe shy, what is your sort of spiel to them to give one a try?
Absolutely go for it. I used to be that girl who was really shy, and I wouldn't do anything by myself. I always had to have a friend doing something with me. But one day my mom convinced me to just kind of step out of my comfort zone and go for it. And I competed in my first pageant, didn't exactly know what I was doing, didn't win, didn't place, but it opened up so many opportunities for me. And it has allowed me to grow as a person in confidence, in public speaking, in just being able to advocate for something that I'm passionate about. And so absolutely go for it. It truly can change your life and open so many doors.
Well, Miss Izzy, how can we follow you if we're on social media, if we'd like to continue your journey to the Nationals in March, or just as you move through the next couple of the phases of your life?
Yes, I would love for you to follow me at Miss MS Teen Volunteer on social media, and you can keep up with my year and everything that I'm doing, everywhere I'm traveling.
Well, I love that, girl. You're going to enjoy your time there at Hattiesburg. And even though you only got 2 years there at Southern Miss, soak it in. You're going to have the best time. And best of luck to you there in March, okay?
Thank you so much.
All righty. You guys stick with us. We got more for you coming up.